here, Whitewater Gun Dogs. Here got a little Riot. You kind of got to watch her grow up. She just turned 9 months old. She's kind of steady in the yard, line steady. But what we're working on right now, I don't want to steady her up to the flush just yet. So what we're working on right now, some delivery issues, working on conditioning to turn on a whistle. I got the doctor sound box on so you can hear when I'm using stimulation for the conditioning. So let's go see what she does. We got little quartering up wind, planted clip wings. She's never been in this field. So we'll see how she does with this taller cover. Let's go. There we go. Good girl. Good, good, good. Hop, hop, hop. Fetch, hold. Hey, fetch. Hold that. Hold, hold. Good job. Good job. Good girl. Good, good girl. Okay, up, up. Want to go? Let's go. Well, there's a nose for you. So, flags are at 40 yards. That's about a 50-yard find. Girl, hop, hop, hold. Hey, 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 hop, hop, hop. Good girl, hop, hold. Good job, hold. No, you hold, hold.
Why are you doing that?
Teaching her to hold. Getting her delivery. Last week she was spitting her birds out on the ground. Now I want her to hold. Before I'm gonna try to do it without putting her on the table. Hop. Here, come here. All right. You got all that stuff taken care of. Let's see if we can get you down the field a little further. Let's go. Get up. Good girl. There you go. Good job. We'll suck in, short the field. Let's go. Get out. There you go. Good job. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. Good. Conditioner to turn on a whistle. Bird. Good girl. Nice job. Nice job. There we go. Good girl. Good. Here. Come on. Hold that now. Good. Good. Hop. Hop. No. You gotta hang on to it. Come on. Here. Here. Good. Good. Hop. 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 Fetch. Hold. Hold. There you go. Good job. Good job. That's better, huh? Good job. Okay. Hop. 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 Little retrieve. Hop. Riot. Good girl. About 50-yard retrieve. I'll take that. Come here. Hey, come on. Right here. Let's go. Come on, I know you're getting hot. Come on, here. Good, good. Up, up. Good, up. Fetch, hold. No, hold that. Good job. Good job. There you go. Just stroke them a little bit. Don't have to be tough on them. Good. Okay, drop. She's 100% better than she was last week. Still not good, but better. Up. Good job. So, you heard the box chattering, conditioning on turning on the whistle, working on the suck in, and so she knows all these commands that she's been taught in the yard. All these whistles, the turn whistle, the suck-in whistle, the come-in whistle, they're all recall whistles. How you use them in the field is different. You know, I want her to turn, toot, toot. Toot, toot. I let her roll out, stimulation, bring her back in, across. She shorts the field. I want to do that little suck-in whistle, draw-in whistle, just a little draw-in whistle, a little stimulation, kick her in and fill the hole. So, and then we're working on conditioning the turn, conditioning the turn. There's a lot of people out there that put the collars on their dogs and only use it when they need to use it. That's not conditioning. That's called punishment. So when that dog refuses to turn or doesn't turn, you hit them with a collar, you just punished them for something that you know, that you want them to do that they're not doing. But conditioning is doing it every time, every time, every time. You know, and then you're gonna work into intermittent stimulation. You're going to stimulate every second or third command, every third or fourth command, and pretty soon they're just conditioned to your commands. You know, just using it when you need to do it. I mean, I seen a dog that I conditioned a year ago. Guy put a collar on it, dog wouldn't leave his side. I said, what'd you do? Well, I just used the collar. You use it when you need it. In other words, you're using it for punishment, and that's what happens. You know, you get into these field trials, and the dogs are running and they're doing stupid stuff, breaking and not turning and not coming in, and you get them home, and then you put the collar on them, and then they don't do anything because they're afraid to. They know what that collar's about. A properly conditioned dog will run the same with or without the collar. If they're going to break, they're going to break with the collar on. If they're not going to turn, they're going to not turn with the collar on. You know, when you put the collar on and just use it for punishment only or for correction only, you can't ever get a correction in when you're training because they're not going to make the mistake. Properly conditioned means they're going to do the same with or without the collar. Have a good day.